Hi everyone, this is Armala Hassan and you are watching What's Going On with Armala Hassan on Sports Fever 360. We are live from our official page Sports Fever 360 and it will be streamed on YouTube, Twitter and Facebook as well. now इतने दिनों से हम क्रिकेट कर रहे थे और लेकिन अभी हम बहुत सारी बातें क्रिकेट की भी करेंगे लेकिन उसके साथ साथ ओवरऑल हम स्पोर्ट्स को भी आज फीचर करने वाले हैं और आज के भी ये दोनों मेहमान बहुत खास है इस तरह से कि उन्होंने स्पोर्ट्स के हवाले से स्पेशली विमेन स्पोर्ट्स के हवाले से बहुत काम किया है और कर भी रही हैं एंड दे आर मेकिंग प्राउड इन एवरी वे इन्होंने जिस हद तक काम किया है इनिशिएटिव्स लिए उस पर आज हम डिटेल डिस्कशन करेंगे एंड मोस्ट ऑफ ऑल विल डिस्कस कि ये अपना क्वारंटीन टाइम किस तरह से स्पेंड कर रही हैं हेल्दी तरीके से प्रोडक्टिव तरीके से So let's welcome Ebba Qureshi and Hadeel Obaid. Thank you so much, ladies. How are you? Hello, Hadeel. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. And how are you, Ebba? How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. We are in a very, we all are in a very strange time. So, you know, getting on with it and बच्चों को बिजी रख रहे हैं खुद भी बिजी रखने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं अपने आप को अबाइडिंग बाय द रूल्स
बट खुद कैसे बिजी रह रही हैं आप
खुद अब you know obviously I'm a mother of 3 so I have lots of children at home and I also have Azhar at home so there's a lot of cooking going on. I was saying after this lockdown मैं master chef बन के रहूंगी end में after this and by the end of this but yeah lots of cooking lots of activities planned for the kids ताकि उनको busy रखें वरना वो बहुत जल्दी बोर हो जाते हैं आपको बताइए बच्चों को busy रखना जरूरी है but also just keeping up with the news and just doing pending stuff you know I realize that यहाँ इतनी चीजें होती हैं जो हम नहीं कर पाते normal life में तो और जब आपको टाइम मिलता है ऐसा और आप reflect करते हैं तो there's a lot that you can do you know you can use your time wisely.
Exactly. Hadeel, how are you spending your time?
I'm all right. I do not have any kids, so it's just myself and my husband right now in quarantine. But it's not been bad, honestly. I think the first few days I was trying to get used to not being productive and you know what it meant to not wake up in the morning and go to the office and not have a plan. But then you know just been baking and cooking, same as Ebba, and trying my hand at a few things, working out, and sort of just kind of embracing it. You know. We're all in this together, and I think it's a good feeling to know that you know we're not in this alone, and that we will all get through this.
Exactly, inshallah we will. What else you guys are up to? Because abhi kaam ki routine se hat kar, you have like time, whole day to do a lot of stuff for your family, your kids, and your husband. But at the same time, you need some me time as well. So how are you dealing with Ebba? Because मुझे लगता है कि जो working women है या जो बहुत सारे काम कर रही होती है at a time, उसके लिए इस तरह की situation में खुद को settle करना it's quite difficult.
You know, in a very funny way, I think time में बहुत बरकत हो गई है. तो बहुत टाइम मिल रहा है हमें बहुत टाइम मिल रहा है तो and I think it's very very important कि हम अपने आप को जैसे आप कह रहे हैं कि me time बहुत जरूरी है. तो yes we are there थोड़ा वक्त मिल जाता है अपने आप को भी you know थोड़ा सा टाइम देने का I think जितना wisely use किया जाए उतना अच्छा है क्या करते हैं हम मतलब I'm catching up on a lot of Netflix stuff I'll be honest and you know there is a lot of stuff that I hadn't watched and I didn't get time to watch there's a lot of there's some books that I wanted to read there is I mean you know there is a lot that you can find apart from self-pampering and stuff. Obviously, you know, other females counterparts that would understand this, that we can't wait to get out of this lockdown and go to our parlors. But you learn a lot from your, you know, self-grooming from YouTube tutorials and stuff.
Obviously, Hadeel. So, अभी जिससे सेबा कह रही है कि me time obviously एक अच्छे productive तरीके में आप कर सकते हो. It's about you get to time watch TV, Netflix or read books and all that. So, अभी जो हमारी social life is तमाम सिनेरियो से पहले थी आर यू मिसिंग दैट बिकॉज मुझे लगता है जब हम बहुत बिजी होते हैं तो हम बहुत सारे प्लान्स को डिच भी करा देते हैं वी लाइक बिजी वी आर लेजी बट कदर हो रही है थोड़ी थोड़ी सबको?
I mean, 100%. I grew up in a very big family, and so I'm used to having people around all the time and having
Yeah,
the absolute best time with everyone. And like there's always noise. Somebody's going into my mom's house, or we're all meeting up with friends. There's always something.
yeah,
And the fact that
yeah,
now, like, you have to be home and you don't have that, I've kind of been getting my fix through like WhatsApp calls and House Party and other like
yeah,
apps, but
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
not the same, and so I
yeah,
definitely miss. I'm an extrovert. I definitely miss the ability to go out and to do things. I miss the small things, even, the ability to go and just have a cup of tea with your mom and have a conversation and not have to worry
yeah,
about like not being able to hug her or not being able to eat off the
yeah.
same plate.
Yeah.
It's the small things that like we never had to think about before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we took
Absolutely.
that for granted, but now we are realizing that's the most important part of life, that we are so blessed to meet them and we are so blessed to hug them, but now we are missing for the time. So, guys, Abhi, we are in conversation with Ebba and Hadeel. I would like to ask our viewers, just वक्त हमें देख रहे हैं हमारे official page पे, you can ask questions to both of them regarding their professional career and how they are spending their time in quarantine. And all that stuff. Meanwhile, हमें फैजाल लखानी का क्वेश्चन आया है जी. Question for both. What's the first place they will opt to visit when this is over? एबा, जब ये ओवर होने वाला है ये सीन, तो आप सबसे पहले कौन सी जगह विजिट करेंगी? फैजाल लखानी आपसे क्वेश्चन.
कोस्टा कॉफी कोस्टा जाऊंगी सबसे पहले. मैं सबसे ज्यादा अपनी कोस्टा जो सुबह की होती है मेरी, वो कॉफी मैं मिस कर रही हूँ. कल भी मैं गुजर रही थी कोस्टा देखते हुए और ऐसे देखते हुए जा रही थी जैसे पता नहीं कितनी हसरत है मुझे, कितनी हसरत है मेरी कॉफी पीने की कोस्टा की. तो आई थिंक दैट्स वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट प्लेसेस आई एम गोइंग टू विजिट. या
And
Yeah,
what about you, Adil?
I was gonna say Xander's, because that's like, you can pick up a cup of coffee, you can have something. I miss the ability to eat out. Who knew that eating out would become such a difficult thing in life? So I
yeah.
miss
Yeah,
that
yeah.
for sure.
You're supposed to do that. Okay. अभी एबा, आपके इनिशिएटिव जो आपका एक है फैम गेम्स के हवाले से, उसके हवाले से बताएं बेसिकली व्हाट वाज द कांसेप्ट अबाउट इट, बिहाइंड इट. क्या आपने उसमें अभी तक प्रोग्रेस आप देख रही हैं? कितना फीमेल स्पोर्ट्स को उसकी वजह से एक पॉजिटिविटी का फैक्टर उसके अंदर आया है?
देखिए, देयर इज अ लॉन्ग स्टोरी बिहाइंड दिस एंड मैं तो छोटी सी आपको उसका बताती हूँ कि हम लोग जो है यहाँ पे ऑब्वियसली इंग्लैंड में हैं, तो यहाँ पे स्पोर्ट्स का जो एक इम्पोर्टेंस है वो बहुत ज़्यादा दी जाती है स्कूल में. मतलब जितने आपकी मैथ्स और इंग्लिश और साइंसेस इंपॉर्टेंट है, उतनी ही आपकी स्पोर्ट्स लेसन्स भी होती हैं. तो बचपन से ही मेरे पेरेंट्स मुझे बहुत सपोर्ट करते थे. स्पोर्ट्स डे पे आते थे एंड आई वाज वेरी स्पोर्टी माई सेल्फ. सो मुझे ट्रॉफीज लेने का बहुत शौक था, स्प्रिंटिंग का बहुत शौक था. तो इन चीज़ों में मैं हिस्सा लेती थी. एंड आई ऑलवेज थॉट कि दैट हैड समथिंग टू डू विद माई डेवलपमेंट इन माई पर्सनैलिटी, द वे आई एम, द वे I conduct myself, maybe the way I can speak in public, or all these kind of things, these life skills. And I obviously, as I got into work and by default fell into the charity sector. जब मैं कुछ स्कूल्स को विजिट किया था मैंने पाकिस्तान में कुछ अरसे पहले, तो वहाँ पे मैंने देखा था कि पी लेसन तो मतलब आप गेम्स लेसन तो समझ लें कि था ही नहीं. मतलब बच्चियां इधर बैठी हुई थी, एक बॉल उनको दे दी थी. देयर वाज नो स्ट्रक्चर. तो मैंने वहाँ लड़कियों से पूछा, मैंने कहा आप लोग खेलते, मतलब सेकेंडरी स्कूल, एंड आई वाज लाइक आप मतलब you not participate, they're like it's not fun, we don't know what to do, it's like a free period for us, and it's not important, और my parents भी इसको इतना importance नहीं देते हैं. वो कहते हैं कि इस टाइम पे भी जो है ना पढ़ो, मतलब science, maths. And I was then I had two daughters, and mashallah both my daughters play competitive cricket here. The eldest is in county, the middle one is in the club cricket. But the development I saw in my girls, they debate, they हिस्सा लेती हैं चीजों में आगे से बढ़ के आगे, and confidence level, life skills, etc. These are simple things which we take for granted over here, and these are things which are not available in Pakistan to girls, like in general. It's not and मैं बताऊं आपको कि लड़कियां जो पाकिस्तान में हैं, पाकिस्तानी girls are so talented. They have so much confidence in them, लेकिन वो रॉ डायमंड नहीं होता, उनको मौके नहीं दिए जाते. तो स्कूल में अगर आप उनको शुरू से स्पोर्ट्स स्ट्रक्चर के थ्रू, स्ट्रक्चर्ड स्पोर्ट्स के थ्रू, अगर आप उनके अंदर लाइफ स्किल्स इंस्टिल करें, confidence level, leadership qualities, team bonding skills, these are so important in real life. So then what we did was we took inspiration from a UK sports curriculum जो यहाँ पे schools में होता है. Obviously Azhar was the head developer of the program, and हमने ICC coaches को कुछ involve किया था, और हमने sessions बनाए थे according to the ability of the girls in underprivileged areas, for example, in
Yeah.
Pakistan. And you know कि हमारी fitness levels बहुत कम है वहाँ पे. You know, and also the first thing, the first hurdle that we have to come across is to change the mindset. You know, पाकिस्तान में, like I said, सबसे पहले तो हमने mindset change करना है parents का, भाइयों का,
Yeah.
fathers का, mothers का, and खुद लड़कियों का, कि this is a very important subject. It's not something that should be a free period. You know, this is you grow from sport. There is so
Yeah.
much to learn. और हमने एक चीज हमने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट इसमें थी कि ये हमने स्कूल आवर्स के अंदर करना है, बिकॉज आई नो कि वहाँ लड़कियों को इजाजत नहीं होती. इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर गर्ल्स टू maneuver apart
Exactly.
from the side of school.
Definitely, yeah.
So we thought, let's implement it as part of the curriculum. We have tried that in the last year or so. हम taster sessions करवा रहे हैं. हमें बहुत अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स मिला है स्कूल से और लड़कियों से. जो भी हमने, आपने अगर देखा होगा सोशल मीडिया पे, हमें इतनी अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स मिलता है लड़कियों से, और वो सिर्फ ये कहते हैं वापस कब आ रहे हैं, हम कब दोबारा ऐसे जो है ना ये वाला गेम सेशन करेंगे. और हमने क्या किया कि हमने इसको 3 चीजों में स्प्लिट किया हुआ है. तो इट्स लाइक, यू नो, अ वार्म अप, स्किल्स एंड ड्रिल्स, एंड देन अ गेम बेस्ड टूर्नामेंट और लिटिल एक्टिविटी. तो व्हाट वी आर ट्राइंग टू डू इज, हम उनसे अगर लीडरशिप का सिखा रहे हैं उस वाले लेसन में, तो हम एंड में उनसे पूछते हैं कि आपने क्या सीखा, व्हाट आर द बिग यू नो बेस्ट क्वालिटीज ऑफ बीइंग अ गुड लीडर.
Yeah.
सो और दूसरी बात ये मैं कहना चाहूंगी इस वक्त कि हम एथलीट्स नहीं बना रहे हैं. हम नहीं, हमारा बिल्कुल मकसद ये नहीं कि हम अब उसमें से कोई निकला है, दैट्स अमेजिंग. बट अगर
Yeah.
the idea is to get them confident, to instill life skills in them. अगर वो विलेज जाएंगी वापस, उन्होंने कम्युनिटी संभालनी होती है, उनके अंदर लीडरशिप
Yeah.
क्वालिटीज होंगी, मैनेजमेंट स्किल्स होंगी, वो स्पोर्ट्स से ही आएंगी. So these are
Exactly.
some of the things, and we had a really good response. I mean, you know, we keep going back when we can. Taster sessions कर रहे हैं. मैं नहीं चाह रही कि मैं एकदम से पाकिस्तान में इसको फैला दूं. मैं चाह रही हूँ आहिस्ता आहिस्ता पहले एक अवेयरनेस कैंपेन
Yeah.
शुरू, ताकि और स्कूल्स में जहाँ ऑलरेडी पीई होती है वो थोड़ी और स्ट्रक्चर्ड हो जाए. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
let's talk about this. Why do we not talk about girls in sport and how important it is to be?
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Hadeel, how is your initiative, Khelo Cricket, and how's the response about it?
So the initiative Khelo Cricket essentially started with the idea of recording all domestic cricket that was being played. And it wasn't so much as like a scouting ground or a talent hunt. It was more along the lines of wanting to create a platform where you celebrate people who want to play for the love of cricket. And, you know, in 2016, Ramzan, we decided to do our first women's cricket tournament. And we sort of stumbled into this without realizing that there was no women's night tape ball tournament happening for women. Every street in Pakistan, every ground is dominated by men's cricket. And the idea that औरतें रात को आके tape ball cricket Ramzan में खेलेंगी was unheard of. You know, and the kind of responses we got were mixed. You know, you can imagine that there was a lot of log kya kahenge on one side, and there was a lot of parents who we had to speak to and explain that I would personally be there and that we would be creating a safe space for your daughters, sisters, wives, whoever to come and play. And the idea was to make women feel like safe and to allow them to be able to express themselves through sport. And so we created essentially what is now known as the Khelo Khawateen movement. But essentially the idea was to play for the love of cricket. And so every year, and then in the middle of the year as well, twice a year, we started to do a women's cricket tournament in Karachi. And then we moved it, and then we teamed up with Multan Sultans, and then we moved it to Islamabad and Pindi as well, which was great because they had said that they hadn't had a women's tournament in 2 years. And their girls were staffed for cricket as well. And then our next stop, we were supposed to do one in Lahore in March, which unfortunately due to COVID-19 had to get postponed. But the idea was to sort of keep celebrating it. And it's so crazy, you know, in the first tournament, we had no idea what to expect. And we sent out just a random message, I remember, on Facebook. And our Facebook community wasn't that large because we had just started maybe 5 months before. And we got 300 registrations in 24 hours from girls. And then that number just kept going up and kept going crazy. And till today, I mean, the girls get so excited every time we come up. We were able to place many girls in academies. We had a lot of parents, a lot of dads who just are desperate to have their girls play for Pakistan. And there's this shift from log kya kahenge to a little bit more into like, this is something I want to be proud of. I want to push my daughter in this direction. And I honestly wasn't expecting it. on that level, I was scared the first time I did the tournament. Like I was like, oh my God, I'm doing a tournament in Ramzan for women.
Exactly.
I was 25 years old. Like I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, you know, like what if somebody raids the ground, what if there's an issue? But people were so supportive and they were so excited. And so now the movement has just grown. And
Brilliant.
that's kind of what we want to take throughout Pakistan. In fact, Ebba and I had a conversation about potentially collaborating on some forums and kind of bringing the Fem Games and Khelo Cricket thing together so that, you know, we could create as much impact as possible.
Absolutely.
Lovely. So you guys are making a difference in the society, and log kya kahenge, that stuff is literally changing, and I am so proud of you girls. And Ali Khan Toyin ka comment aaya hai, who came up with the name Khelo Khawateen?
I have to give Ali credit for that one. I was opposed to it earlier on. I was opposed to it because I was like, who calls women Khawateen, man? Like, it sounds like such a heavy word. But he was like, no, Khelo Khawateen has a ring to it. So yes, Ali, you get that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay जी, हमें comments आ रहे हैं, हमारे audience के कुछ सवाल हैं. एबा, आपके लिए भी एक question आया है. Let me read that for you. The T20 camp Azhar did with Wasim Akram in Dubai a few years ago. We need one here for girls as well. Razia Desai ka ye message aaya hai Ebba.
Hello, Razia. Razia is a dear friend of mine, actually. So we are planning something. We are planning a T20 camp for girls. I am in talks with the ICC Academy in Dubai. And हमने कुछ साल पहले T20 camp की जो है ना शुरू करवाए थे. एक concept था जो किया था ICC Academy में. And they had very talented boys there, actually, and not that many girls at the time. So I spoke to them recently when we did the Fem Games in sort of launch, and they said that we would love to engage more girls. So how can you come down and do this T20 camp with us again, just specifically for girls, or at least to invite sisters and, you know, a cousin of boys who are already in our programs. And so we're working on it, Razia. Inshallah, we'll be there soon. Once this lockdown is over, I'm telling you, we're there. Dubai is the first destination.
Yeah. Perfect. So ladies, on a lighter side, अभी Hadeel, आपने cooking skills को आजमाया अपनी?
Sorry, your voice just broke.
आपने अपने cooking skills को अभी तक आजमाया है?
Yes, I have. मैंने किया. I actually cooked quite a lot of stuff that I never thought would be possible. In 4.5 years, I have never entered the kitchen as much as I have in the last 12 days. So I'm like, it's changing. Like all of a sudden, I don't know who I am. I'm like, I'm baking, I'm cooking, I'm making Thai curry, all these sorts of things. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting.
Sounds good. And Ebba, what's your take on that? Because मुझे लगता है आपने तो cooking obviously try की होगी. When you have kids, तो उनकी फरमाइशें चलती रहती है. But क्या सबसे अच्छा आप अभी तक बना चुकी हैं या आप बनाती हैं?
So I'm not a great. I'll tell you. मतलब मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा variety नहीं आती है. When I got married, मुझे एक चीज़ बनानी नहीं आती थी. And my husband was very supportive. उन्होंने मैंने जो बनाया उन्होंने खाया चारों ने.
Lucky.
I have mentioned, obviously I've got a lot better now. I love making sort of lamb chops and things that are, obviously हमारे घर में थोड़ी सी खाने पीने में भी एहतियात की जाती है. तो grilled food is good for us. I love making stuff like that, lamb chops or roast chicken, etc. I think अगर अभी हाल ही में क्या बहुत अच्छा बनाया तो वो तो obviously मुझे अजहर ने जो feedback दी उसी से मुझे पता चलेगा. लेकिन he really liked, I made chana masala a few days ago, and he's a big chana fan. Really fat, and I mean, apart from the fact that mera namak upar niche ho jata hai, but I think I was saying this when we were off air, okay, by the time I finish this lockdown, I'm going to enter MasterChef. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
Because that I've done, it's unbelievable.
That's fair.
Zabardast. Actually, Ali Khan Toyin ka comment hai, ladies, why aren't your husbands cooking? Get them in the kitchen. Yeah,
you are correct. My husband has tried. To his credit, he does try his hand. I think that like the baking aspect, he's not so great at. The cooking aspect, he can make a decent burger here and there. So he's also helping out.
I am on the rest mode these days. मुझे तो लगता है कि मैं बिल्कुल rest पे हूँ. If anyone wants to eat, cook themselves. I don't want to cook. That's what I'm doing.
No, Azhar has tried it and frying an egg. That's the only thing he did this time. He fried an egg for the first time, and but for me, him being in the kitchen, I mean, he's very hands-on, so he'll help out, with the cleaning and the dishes and stuff. That's quite good. I like that. but I wouldn't trust him with any food.
Okay, okay.
I don't think you'll see him in there. Apart from him coming in sneakily to eat the Multani halwa, you won't see him in the kitchen.
Okay. Okay, that's nice. Hadeel, who's your favorite cricketer?
I can tell you that.
My favorite
Everybody knows
cricketer.
that.
I think literally, I mean, this is no mystery. Shoaib Malik, definitely, hands down, one of my favorite cricketers. For me,
Okay,
there's
and
like
what about
nobody above him.
okay, and what about you, Ebba? Except Azhar Ali, who is your Azhar Mahmood? Who is your favorite cricketer? Azhar Mahmood को छोड़ के कौन है?
You know, I have a few. I've said this so many times. I've when I used to watch cricket, like as a fan, it was Wasim Akram for sure.
Okay.
But now, you know, I'm obviously a great admirer of Malik. I think Shoaib Malik is one of the favorites for a lot of people. But
Yeah, yeah,
more recently, Babar has become a favorite for me. I think he's we found an amazing cricketer after a very long time.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
Babar,
yeah.
Definitely.
Babar has to be on top of the list at the moment.
Okay, yeah, that's
So,
fair.
that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's fair. Hadeel, there's a question for you.
Yeah.
How was your experience of working with Dennis?
It was a great experience. Dennis was very excited, very forthcoming about the idea of, working with women and getting women cricketers out there. We did the first mixed match with him at Karachi Gymkhana, and he was so supportive in trying to get people excited to use his social media personality and to use all his connections to try and garner as much funding as we possibly can for the benefit match to try and impact as many girls as possible. And I think just genuinely, he really cares for Pakistan, and he
Yeah.
just wanted to do something that would leave a lasting impact even after he left. And I would love working with him again because he's really somebody who's putting our interests first, which is very rare to find in people.
Right, exactly. Okay, so Heba, Hadeel, there was another question for you. When
Sure.
are you doing your commentary debut?
Honestly, I haven't thought of it. This is not something that I had planned in my career path, but I don't know. Commentary in me, I've never thought about it. But let me think about it now that I have all the time
Yeah,
in the
you
world.
should.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should.
you should.
I think you should.
Okay,
Maybe, who knows?
yeah, maybe in the near future we can see Hadeel in the commentary box and doing something for yeah. ओके लेडीज आप लोगों के हम अब साथ साथ अपने व्यूअर्स को अनाउंस करते चलें कि जो भी अभी हमारी कन्वर्सेशन हुई है एबा हदील के साथ इसमें से हम एक क्वेश्चन शो के एंड पे बताएंगे so that you can answer on the other day and you will win a hamper by Fever 360. And so Eba, there is a question for you. You like biryani with aloo or without?
Without.
I'll say without aloo. Yeah,
Without.
okay.
I'm from Karachi. I know कि हम हर चीज डाल देते हैं बिरयानी में.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm just not an aloo fan in anything. I love aloo gosht, right? I love aloo gosht. Believe it or not, I take the aloo out. I don't have the aloo. I cannot stand
Okay.
aloo. I have this conversation with my parents, with everybody that eats around me, and I'm like, I don't understand aloo and salan and in chawal, and I just don't. I don't. It's a personal thing. Without aloo.
And what about you, Hadeel? You are from Karachi as well. You like biryani with aloo or without aloo?
I think it's blasphemous to have biryani without aloo. So about response right now was definitely elicited a whole different reaction from me. But no, biryani the traditional way.
ट्रेडिशनल वे अभी तो बहुत सारे लोग इस पे बहस करते हैं कि लाहौर वाले पुलाव खाते हैं, they're not eating biryani. They consider it biryani without aloo. So yeah, that's something. And what's your favorite dish, Eba?
My favorite dish actually is pulao.
Pulao.
I love
Okay.
pulao. Yeah. But if you were to ask me what's my favorite cuisine, then I would say Chinese. But favorite dish, definitely any day I could have pulao.
Lovely,
But the
lovely.
Karachi pulao, not the Lahori biryani.
Yeah, well, people are so confused about Lahori pulao biryani and all that. So I guess we should make a whole new concept of biryani and pulao at the same time. So अभी जो हम बात कर रहे थे स्पोर्ट्स के प्रमोशन के हवाले से कि पाकिस्तान में विमेन स्पोर्ट्स को बहुत ज्यादा करने की अभी भी जरूरत है. You are making difference on your own end. But at the same time, what do you think कि हमारे जो organizations हैं या different level पे, चाहे वो schools हैं, इनको किस हद तक involve होना चाहिए, एबा?
देखिए ये एक टीम एफर्ट है. अगर हमने वुमेन इन स्पोर्ट्स या गर्ल्स इन स्पोर्ट्स को हमने आगे बढ़ाना है, आई थिंक कमर्शियल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस की बहुत बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है इसमें. आई नो दैट अ कपल ऑफ बिग ब्रांड्स हैव टेकन द इनिशिएटिव टू
Yeah,
सपोर्ट गर्ल्स इन क्रिकेट. आई थिंक दैट स्कूल्स की बहुत बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि इस पे बहुत ज्यादा एम्फेसिस दिया जाए, क्योंकि आप जो कहेंगे वो पेरेंट्स उसको सपोर्ट करेंगे. आप मैथ्स एंड इंग्लिश को और साइंसेस को ज्यादा वो देंगे academic preference, तो फिर sport का वो नहीं होगा. So, and the government and all these big organizations, they all have a huge part to
yeah,
play. So I
yeah,
think as a society, we all have a very big responsibility. I don't think कि एक इदारे की वजह से हो सकता है. You have to
yeah,
have everybody playing their part. So I would really urge all the big brands, because again, Pakistan is a hugely commercial driven country. Commercially,
exactly.
मतलब
Yeah,
हर चीज बहुत कमर्शियल होती है वहां पे, तो ही आपकी चीज बिकती है, चलती है. आजकल सोशल मीडिया पे बहुत ज्यादा वहां पे वो है, अटेंशन है, तो हर चीज सोशल मीडिया पे वहां पे वो हो रही होती है, एडवर्टाइज हो रही होती है. आई रिमेम्बर स्टिल, पाकिस्तान वाज वन ऑफ द ओनली कंट्रीज दैट आई यूज्ड टू विजिट जहाँ पे बहुत बड़े बड़े बिलबोर्ड्स लगे, or
yeah,
चाहे वो चाय हो, drink हो. So these are the
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
mediums that we need to use. I think advertising agencies and people in PR and stuff
yeah,
really got the narrative, take the responsibility of pushing girls in sport and why it's important.
yeah.
लेकिन अब जो है ना, ये जो माइंडसेट चेंज करने वाली एक बात है, इसमें काफी टाइम लगेगा. We've started, but we need to carry on. We need to push it. अभी देखिए, हमें जो लॉकडाउन में इश्यूज हो रहे हैं, कि अभी वही बात हो रही थी, लोग अभी भी नमाज पढ़ने जा रहे हैं मस्जिदों में जहाँ पे
बिल्कुल,
हरम पाक
बिल्कुल.
होता है. वहां पे उन्होंने मना कर दिया, तो फिर मस्जिद के लिए फॉर एग्जांपल वो है, प्रोटोकॉल है या कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन है, देन इसमें भी एक अवेयरनेस है ना. मतलब ऐसा ऐसा लोग समझ जाएंगे, इसमें टाइम लगेगा लेकिन समझ जाएंगे.
बिल्कुल.
टबू सब्जेक्ट्स होते हैं जो कि हमारे अनफॉर्चुनेटली हमारे पाकिस्तान में है. for girls in sport has been a taboo, but
Yeah,
we have moved on from that. So we're in a much better position
yeah,
now to get fathers and brothers to support their sisters or their daughters to play. अब जैसे हदील कह रही थी कि I remember when we were discussing doing a tournament together, we said that we would have some kind of security outside जहाँ पे mamus and fathers and brothers can come in to support the girls, because वही तो we have this
yeah,
Yeah,
kind of, society where we all live together. We all need a
yeah.
family support. So I think it's सबने अपना अपना काम करना. It's not a one person's job.
1% job, exactly. हदील, अभी एक क्वेश्चन था और एक कमेंट भी था कि आपको लगता है कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा women tournaments होने चाहिए?
Of course, absolutely. That's the whole reason why Khelo Cricket sort of came about and wanted to do this. We want to consistently encourage women to come out and play. If we jitne kam tournaments honge, utna zyada this will remain a novelty. The more
Yeah.
tournaments
Exactly.
that we do, the more we can normalize it, and that's really important. Yes, brands have to back it, because if you don't back it, then पैसों के बगैर तो ये tournaments हो नहीं सकते, right? And then people won't see the value in them. But at the same time, the more tournaments that happen, जितनी schools में women's cricket teams आएंगी, जितनी ज़्यादा घरों में लोग cricket खेलेंगे, जितनी ज़्यादा women's के cricket matches people will start to follow. You will start to create a community where it is normal. It is not a novelty कि आपकी बेटी क्रिकेट खेल रही है. It's a totally normal thing कि आपका बेटा भी खेलता है और आपकी बेटी भी खेलती है, मेरा भाई भी खेलता है, मेरी बहन भी खेलती है. But that has not happened. And that has not happened because we are, whatever we may say, we come from a culture where religion plays a very big role. And until we're unable to make it that a woman can play cricket, and that it will not in any way bring shame to her family, or her religion in any way, only then can cricket become mainstream for women. Otherwise, it will always remain some form of a taboo.
Yeah, I would like to comment here. I think it's really important to identify, to also say कि ये काम, हर काम भी, हमारे कल्चर का इशू है. रिलीजन को हम कल्चर, मतलब we're slightly, there are some things that we're following from culture which are not necessarily in our religion. But हर चीज हया में भी हो सकती है. I can understand those parents that are very conservative, जिनको सबसे पहले होता है ये क्या पहनेगी. ठीक है, सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन हमारे पास आएंगे आए थे कि आप ये लेसन करिए, जो नया आप स्ट्रक्चर लेके आ रही हैं इसमें are they going to wear t-shirts and leggings? Well, no, we're not. Obviously, hygiene reasons पे अगर देखा जाए तो you should be changing out of your school uniform to play a game. So that's fine. What चीज आप हया में कर सकते हैं? Nike have come out with a brilliant hijab, you know, which is again very commercialized and stuff. So, you know, this is not about, we are not asking the girls to leave the religion or the culture. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, just like वो स्कूल जाती हैं पढ़ने, वो स्पोर्ट्स भी खेलेंगी. उसमें कोई, you know, girls schools में सिर्फ औरतें होती हैं. You know, there's, and if you have an issue, there are all girls schools which are being led by teachers who are female. So, you know, ये चीजें हमने खामखा में एक टबू बनाया हुआ है, अंडरस्टैंड करने की कोशिश नहीं की है. There is a leeway for everything. आप इनको, like I said, आप इसको हया में भी कर सकते हैं, you know, under those restrictions of your cultural and you know religious borders. This is why when we were introducing fem games, हमने यही देखा था कि culturally apt क्या होगा इनके लिए. अगर हम आते ही कहते हैं इनको t-shirts और leggings पहनाएं, इनको ये करें, obviously we you know, it's not something that I would want it for my daughter either. My daughter plays cricket here. तो जो मैं अपनी बेटी के लिए जाऊंगी वही मैं वहां पे करना चाहूंगी. एंड देन जहाँ के टूर्नामेंट्स खेलने की बात है, जैसे हदील करती है, दे आर ऑल वुमेन टूर्नामेंट्स, you know, so you know, so if you have your brother or your father coming to support you, you are still, you know, आप कपड़े पहने हुए हैं पूरे, आप obviously you need tracksuit trousers and t-shirt, which is no way of playing.
Exactly.
इसमें कोई वो, so I think we need to understand कि इसमें कोई गलत और सही, you know, outfit नहीं है. It's what you're comfortable in.
हमें आहिस्ता आहिस्ता थोड़ी सी साइकी लोगों की चेंज करनी होगी, माइंड चेंज करना होगा. हदील, अगर women PSL हो तो कौन आपकी कैप्टन होगी और क्या टीम का नाम होगा? ये आपसे क्वेश्चन आया.
Oh, that's a hard question. There's so many good candidates. That's a really hard question. Okay, so from the current team, I'm trying to think of the women. Honestly, I have a huge crush on Nida Dar. I think she's absolutely amazing. So if there was to be a women's PSL, I would want her to be the captain. Also, though her style of playing, I just feel like it kind of encapsulates like a PSL league T20 kind of a way. And so she would probably be the captain of my PSL team.
And what will be the name of your team? That's another part of the question.
That's something I have to think of, to be honest. I've never actually thought of what it would be. Would it have to be? I mean, I did think of like Halo something. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be called. Could it? I don't know. Would it be city-wise? PSL teams are all based on cities.
Or they can be female sport heroes or just female icons. They can be after them.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Maybe it would just be called Kelo. Like
Kelo.
Maybe that's what it would be called. Yeah.
Ebba, there is a last question for you from Shahid Rahman. Ebba, did you nominate Push-Up Challenge to Azhar Bhai from this show? Do you want to nominate him?
For the Push-Up Challenge?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's making us do them, so why not? Yes, I'll nominate him to do it. He's making us do it every day, so yeah, we can nominate him.
Yeah, she just nominated him. One last message from both of you to our viewers who are watching you right now. Ebba, क्या message देंगी इस situation में overall sports के हवाले से, women's sports के हवाले से? Anything you want to say to our viewers?
First of all, stay safe. You know, we are in a very strange time at the moment. So stay safe and abide by what what rules have been asked for you guys to do, which is stay at home. And secondly, women in sports के हवाले से तो मैं यही कहूँगी कि जितना भी आप support कर सकते हैं और आप push कर सकते हैं अपनी बहनों को, बेटियों को, तो push करें उनको स्कूल में कि वो हिस्सा लें sports में, चाहे वो sprinting में हो, चाहे वो किसी भी खेल में हो, लेकिन at least to stay active. Health and fitness and mental well-being is very important for everyone. लेकिन हमारी society, हमारे culture में women go through a lot of pressures. So I think उनको develop करने के लिए, उनको बहुत अच्छे leaders बनाने के लिए, it's really important that we see fathers and brothers promote and also just support their sisters and their siblings or their daughters at school. उनकी report card आप वैसे ही देखें पीनी की जैसे आप maths और English और science की देखते हैं.
Lovely, lovely. Hadeel, what message you will give to your viewers?
Well, firstly, in this quarantine, I would say limit the amount that you see on social media, limit the number of articles that you read. It can really drive somebody crazy.
Yeah.
Try and stay as positive as possible. Be smart about the decisions you're making during this quarantine. And as for women in sports, I would say let it be a norm. Start having the conversations you're uncomfortable with your brothers and your husbands and your fathers and other people in your lives. Try and find a way to normalize it. And above all, don't be afraid to play. If you want to play, you can find a way. There's so many different women who are in this with you who also want to have the same opportunities. And I'm sure it's just a matter of reaching out and creating that community.
Lovely. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. It was lovely talking to you. You guys are rocking and keep making the difference. We are so proud of you. And thank you so much for joining us. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you.
Thank you
Take
for
care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So guys, we talked with Hadeel and Ebba and it was lovely talking to them. And आज के जो पूरा शो है उसमें से 2 सवाल मैं आपके लिए छोड़ने जा रही हूँ जिसके जवाब मैं कर लूंगी और आपको मैं अनाउंस करूंगी कल के विनर. First question is Ebba Qureshi's favorite dish and Hadeel Obaid's favorite cricketer. You have to answer these 2 questions. And yesterday, what I asked you people about the most entertaining player in Lahore Qalandars, which I asked to Samin Rana, and the winner is Noman Ashraf, and you will be receiving a hamper for Sports Fever 360. So thank you so much, and I wish कि अभी हम मजीद बातें करते, लेकिन आपसे हम कल फिर मुलाकात करेंगे और कल फिर आपसे डिस्कशन होगी और कल के एपिसोड में हमारे पास 2 नए गेस्ट होंगे, उनसे भी कुछ हैपनिंग टॉक होगी. लेकिन अभी तक हमें इजाजत दीजिए, आपसे मुलाकात होगी कल. तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज और रात 9 बजे लॉकर रूम को आपने जरूर ट्यून इन करना है. बाय.